Yo, guys, welcome back to the Nycehoops podcast. I'm Niklas, aka Big Nick, aka Big Yoshi, aka Big to the Nick on Instagram. And welcome to a new segment. It's called Catching Up With, where I invite my old teammates and good friends from basketball to catch up with them on life. That's on life in general. Doesn't necessarily have to be basketball related, but it's probably gonna be that way. And I asked myself, which one of my former teammates has been the most entertaining? Had I had the most fun time talking with? Uh, of course, first guy I thought about was my dear good friend Jalen Smith. Jalen, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Well, I'm glad to be on the show.
Yeah, yeah, you show opener. Gotta save the good for the beginning, of course. Also, that I could show off my Jalen Smith Ludwigsburg jersey swag.
Yeah, facts. I love the jersey, bro. You my
Yeah,
guy,
love
my
it too.
guy.
Yeah, the only weird thing I think is it doesn't have the number on the front.
Man, I thought I told them I want the number. I don't have it on the front, just the back.
Just the back. I remember
Yeah.
because I was wearing it during basketball class and we were doing like an exercise where we would have numbers and I would
Mhm.
say, okay, hey, wait, I have a number on my jersey. Try to find it. Okay. What does it say on my back? It should say 3, right? So,
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I think it's because they just, they customize it. So they just like, all right, we just gonna do the back. They ain't worry about the front, I guess.
yeah. Yeah, still, I always wear it whenever I get to watch your games. Of course, yeah, yesterday we were recording it on May 1st. Y'all had a game at Bamberg. You were sitting out, of course, but of course, I would love to watch it, but there was a big EuroLeague game going on with a lot of highlights.
Hey
Bayern,
man,
Milan.
yeah, I would have watched it too, but I had to support the guys, man.
Yeah, you're too much of a good teammate.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm big man. It's always big, especially when you got a good team like ours. You gotta be a
Oh
good
yeah.
teammate.
Yeah.
Everybody is though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love watching your. I saw the other. I know there was one Patrick son that
Yeah,
was doing
Johannes.
really well a couple games earlier. Now it's the
Mhm.
other one who's putting up career highs.
Yeah. I like the not yesterday's game, but the Frankfurt game. He went 4 for 4 from three, and then the Bamberg game he went 4 for 4
Yeah,
at 17.
yeah,
But it goes to show that opportunity is waiting. Even when you have it, you just take the chance, and he's taking that chance. He's taking it and running with it.
oh yeah,
Really.
yeah, because I know it can be very frustrating for young players to like spend games sitting on the bench, not getting much playing time, or even like if when you're on the court, you don't really get into situations where you can do much with the ball. But then being able to keep that mindset, stay in that focus, so you are ready whenever there is the time for you to get the spotlights finally.
Right.
That really tells a lot about someone's persistency and someone's character. And whenever I see that happening with young players, I'm really proud that they are given these chances.
Yeah, prime example, Berlin, man. They play all them young players, and they play with confidence.
Oh yeah,
And
with
then
Berlin,
here, he JP. I mean, I think JP just started doing it. With these young guys, playing a
yeah,
couple of young guys. But they go out there and they play with confidence. So yeah, it's really good to see that.
yeah. I also like that they got in Oscar da Silva. I remember saw them back in the days during the Albert Schweitzer tournament with like the under 19 national team,
Mhm.
and he already had a good body, was doing good things on the court. Spent some time at college, I think at Stanford.
Yeah, it was
He
Stanford.
went, yeah. So not only a good basketball player, but also a smart guy.
Yeah. JP. They said. I mean, a lot of people say if he didn't have basketball, he would probably be some kind of doctor or something because he's that smart.
Oh yeah.
And he knows like 3 or 4 different languages. So I mean, just going off that, man, he's just smart as heck.
I know he has German, English, probably Spanish because of
Spanish,
the
yeah.
last name.
And then I don't know what that last one is. I forgot what it. So it's a fourth. It is four. So it's a fourth one, but I don't know what that fourth one is though.
Yeah, probably French or something.
Yeah, so yeah, probably some is something.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, dang, four. I can't even get down two though.
I remember first arriving in Heidelberg. The first couple of words were just the basic, like hello, danke, tschüss, bitteschön.
It's still like that. Maybe a couple things I know, like if I see it, but I can't say it. Like it's just yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one time I went to Kaufland, you were in front of me on the line, then you like the cashier said something, you said Dankeschön, then she started talking to you in German, and you just like,
yeah, exactly.
with with $1 million smile, just be like,
yeah, you just a meme,
okay.
you know the meme where they just shaking their head like, yeah.
This is awkwardly looking to me like, what's she saying?
Exactly.
Am I okay, or am I supposed to be offended?
Yeah. Oh man. Well, yeah, man.
No, I just remember the time that I think it was before you came to Heidelberg. I started reaching out to you and Evan on Twitter on DS because I saw that you guys, it was your first year overseas for both of y'all.
Yeah.
So what my thought process was, they're coming to a foreign country, probably the first time leaving the continent, foreign culture, foreign language. So it should be my, or like the German players' responsibility to already start a good bond with them, to like help them around, because I know even though the clubs try to do their best, getting the American players over here and making them feel comfortably, there's also only so much time they can spend on doing that with you guys.
Yeah.
I would put our teammates more on the spot to help with you. So, and I mean, I was the one living near you guys. I know you and Evan were living together in the penthouse apartment.
Yeah,
we
the penthouse. Yeah, the penthouse.
Well, the only reason it was called penthouse because it was on the 5th floor. So
hey, it's a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
yeah. I remember I was sharing that apartment with an American player during my first year, and the way most German people grow up is that they always have like water bottles at their home, that 1.5 liter ones, and and you buy it in 6 packs. So I would always buy them at the supermarket that have to carry it all the way up to 5th floor. And after a while, I said, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna drink tap water from here on.
Hey man, especially when, like you said, the 5th floor. Like I mean, I'm grateful now because now we live on like I would say the third floor because there's not that many. Yeah, 3rd floor. But that 5th floor, that's different, man. It's different, especially when you carry the waters, man.
Yeah, you come tired from practice, then you realize, oh damn, I got no water in my apartment. Then you gotta see if the supermarket's still open. If not, you go to the gas station trying to get something.
Yeah, I mean the good thing about that place was, we was right around from that gas station, that Shell. So that was good. But then you have to walk all the way down the stairs and walk right back up. So you like, yeah, do I really want to make this walk?
Is it worth it? Can I work it? Can I hang on, flip it and reverse it? Yeah, I remember. Also, I think you had like a clean fade cut when you came to Heidelberg.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I think I just had the. I mean, I had kind of like a flat top, and then I transformed into like a mini fro because I was tired of just picking out my. I mean, I still have to pick out the fro, but with the fro, you can actually you could cover it a little bit. So.
Yeah, I think it was in 2017 when you came also back then. Like I saw a lot of people walking with the flat top, a lot of NBA players. Also during my college time, I had a teammate who was usually having that flat top. And I remember my first time seeing a picture of you with the dress, I was just like, oh damn, it has changed. It really has changed.
Yeah, I just wanted to do something different. I was like, man, I just gotta do something different. Because like I said, it's the picking out part. I mean, dreads are hard to take care of, but it's more just just trying to keep them clean.
Yeah. Also from what I read, dreads are really part of like cultural appropriation for African Americans.
Yeah. Like at first, like I had the dreads, I had some like African beats, just
Yeah.
trying
Yeah,
to.
I remember that one time I drove you to that haircut appointment there.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
I
Oh
think
yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah. From
retwisting
Berlin.
the dreads.
Yeah. The retwist, yeah. I
Yeah,
think that was the only retwist I got all year.
yeah, yeah. That's a problem that I won't get in my lifetime anymore.
You can still do it, man. Just cut this, and
carry dreads on my beard.
yeah. Can I get a retwist? But you don't have no hair. No, right here, right here on the.
Question is, do you do a haircut payment on it, or do you do the beard payment on it?
No, that is true though. That's true though. They they might just fuck around and just give you the haircut payment on that.
Oh yeah. Well, time to find out. Well, after my vaccinations, because I don't think it's worth it to get to like a COVID station to test myself first and then go there.
Yeah. So do you just cut your own beard, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cut my own beard. I cut my own hairs to save the money for like barbershop or hairdresser
Yeah.
visits.
Yeah. I mean, either or.
Yeah, because I mean, when you look at my Instagram, like the only pictures you see for myself are from last year when I still had like grown out hair on top.
Yeah.
Because like when you're of course, unless you're a BBL pro, you don't really do many things that are worth taking pictures of.
Oh man. Hey, it's always pictures with something.
Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta ask myself, how does it feel though to still have like the usual routine, of course, with bigger hygiene standards, getting tested beforehand. There's like games and practices. How different does it feel now from back when everything was still open to like do during off-court activities?
yeah, man. It's been crazy because the beginning of the season, we started with like two tests out of the week. So we'll do like a test like on Monday or Tuesday, and then we'll do a test like 2 days before game day. But now we have to do like three COVID tests. So now we do like a test like either like Tuesday, Thursday, and then we'll take probably another test like Friday. So it's I mean the people that do the test, they're really good. They don't be like trying to get all in there in our
Yeah.
nose but that I mean it's good. I mean they gotta do what they gotta do, and we gotta do what we gotta do to stay safe.
Yeah, I remember I felt it was really uncomfortable doing it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did the second and some more. I also asked the lady doing it like what I should pay attention for if I test myself.
Yeah.
So I've been having other people and also test myself a couple of times, and you get used to it after a while.
Yeah. That's the thing. If you like the initial one, like you said, is really tough. But if you do it on a consistent basis, yeah, it just becomes normal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but like how, of course, winning with Ludwigsburg, being on top of the league really helps with that. But like, what does it do with your mental health? Like only going to practices, going to games, getting groceries, not really being able to do stuff, especially during the winter time.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Like
Of course, you're lucky you got your fiance with you.
exactly like the guys, like even guys that are first time over here, they don't have nobody. I feel for them, man, because I mean, if my fiance wasn't here, it'll be like a mental. I'll be spinning out, I mean, you
Yeah,
have you have your game system and stuff, but I mean that helps with just only so much, you know.
yeah, I really do feel for the first players first year going overseas.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I mean, like I said, if she wasn't here, I wouldn't know what to do because you can't even go out. You can't. I mean, you can walk around and stuff, but I mean, when you come from practice and practicing, you don't want to just walk. You want to just chill.
Yeah.
You can't even go outside to eat when it's a nice day. And the winter time it gets cold, so all you want to do is just stay in and not really do much. So I mean, it just sucks.
How many Netflix shows have y'all watched during the last year?
Hey, we've actually ventured off. So we ventured off from Netflix. We go Disney. I have this app where I can watch like new movies and stuff. Yeah, it's I would say maybe like 50. I would say 50. Yeah, and most of them shows they have like a lot of seasons, so we be just trying to go through the seasons. We don't. Now it's to the point where we watch. Now we watch shows together. So if I'm gone or something for a game, or I'm going training, she just waits for me to get home and we watch the show.
Yeah. How good was Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Oh my God, that was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Did you see you seen his outfit, Falcon's outfit?
Oh yeah, it was so I popped hard during the last episode when he entered.
I've been seeing I see I watch the little rumors and stuff. They say the Falcon's gonna be the next next soldier. I mean next Captain America because
big spoilers by the way for those who haven't watched the show yet.
Oh man! Oh man!
I'm probably gonna have to put a spoiler warning before we start.
Yeah. You got to put that. Yeah. That video you sent me about the timeline, how Steve did what he did, that was crazy. And then you see the outfit, and you're like, oh, he's gonna be the next one.
Yeah, I started getting into that YouTube channel while watching WandaVision, and just like having all the fan theories. You just see things with like way different eyes.
Yeah. The dog is so funny.
I want a show with a dog protagonist.
Oh, wow,
dogs can be
fun.
Heroes too.
That sounds fun. Let's do that.
Yeah, I mean there are enough movies on Disney where dogs are the main protagonists.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
The buddy movies. And the Airbud movies.
He said they got Wonder Dog in DC.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that would be something different though. That would be something different.
Yeah. Have you also seen they announced Mandalorian season 3?
Yeah, we have. Yeah. We seen that. That's really good too. Oh man. Like those shows, you want to wait it out, but you want to see that next episode to see what happens. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, cause you just want to binge them shows, but them shows are so good, you just have to watch it week to week, and it's like it's actually frustrating to wait.
Yeah, like a bunch of good new shows coming up. Also, like the Game of Thrones prequel series.
Yeah. I seen that. Yeah, when does that come out? I seen they're gonna start production.
They started production, so it's gonna take a while for it to come out.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a good one though. That's gonna be a good one.
Sure hope.
Hopefully it's better than the ending that they gave us.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay from the storytelling part. It was just like during the episodes, just so many loopholes, so many plot holes.
Yeah. Shows like that, they just try to drag it out, make as much money, since it's that big.
Usually, all Americans like really hit the target when it comes to entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like the big corporations come in, they just want to get their money.
Yeah, exactly. They try to, let's do this because blah blah blah. Viewers are saying this, and blah blah blah. Viewers saying that. They play it by social media. A big part of that too. People tweeting out, if blah 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 happens or this happens, and they pay attention to that. The corporation, like you said, they pay attention to that.
Yeah, especially in these days because they don't have the movie theater numbers anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Everything's at home now.
Yeah. Like I thought about the same thing about music because they don't have like the nightclub exposure or like the concerts. So whenever you drive the car and you see some like hear new songs on the radio, like you have no idea how many other people may like it. If like any producers actually like it outside the ones producing it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, unless you're big like Drake and you got people everywhere, and you just send it out to them, before you release it. Yeah, I mean, it sucks for them too, the artists.
Yeah. because like I tried to because a friend of mine from college, she lives in Berlin, and I made like I like pitched the idea to her to like send her a German song a week that people in the club would usually sing along with to help her with her German.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, all those songs have to be before like 2019 because everything produced afterwards had no exposure amongst the people.
Yeah.
So no one knows if people actually like it or if it's just my personal taste.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if I say different people have different tastes, but you got good taste, man. You like Logic, so it's all good.
Logic is easy to like, though. He does good music, but you know me, I like lots of different things. Like I got my rock days, I got my country days, I got my electro pop days.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I do. I'm struggling though with new songs coming out because I can't really like new songs feels like it's just like a reproduction or reinterpretation of old songs.
Yeah, I see like now it's like stuff popping up, like you said, like they show the new songs and then they have like, what that song based like started from. And I'm like, oh my God. I think that, I don't know how it is in the music industry, so I can't really tell you how it is. But I think that's just how it is. They buy a sample and then they just make their own song out of it.
You just like maximize profit from that
Mm-hmm.
sample, maximize content.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, talk about content. You also got your Twitch channel.
Yes, sir.
That recently had what was it, Digital EuroLeague?
Yeah, the All-Star, digital All-Star Day event. Yeah.
Yeah, you told me it was pre-produced, but I still like explain the concept for a bit because
The EuroLeague, yeah. So okay. So we have these deadlines to play these games, right? So the deadline started like the first games were today. So the guy that made the league, he has like the OBS system. So the OBS system is like a streaming thing that can help the Twitch channel.
Yeah, screen recording.
Yeah, exactly. So all he does is he screen records our games, and we just play it on that OBS, and he just records it, and he can save it for later. Chop it up, do whatever, and then he posts it on Twitch, just like that.
Yeah. How does it feel to like also besides the court being able to be involved in such projects?
Yeah, it's so cool, man. Because first thing, I get to play with my team, and I get to see how other people see us in their eyes. So that's just really big, and I love 2K. So if the opportunity come, play at that level, then I'm gonna take it because I want to play 2K.
Yeah, I think if well, I always sucked at 2K, but I think if I would play with Ludwigsburg, I'd basically try to get a steal with Jorman and then shoot a shot the other with either you or John Halls.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I try to do is either shot from me or Jordan, because the ratings they got, like they base the ratings of like real percentages. So like the only person that can really shoot on my team is Jordan, me and spot ups, Barry Brown, and Lukey, and then Yorman and spot ups. But those are like the only like 5 or 6 guys that could really shoot on a team. They got Wobo on there, and they got like Wobo can't make a layup. And I'm like, come on,
disrespectful.
Man. Yeah, it's so disrespectful. He, like I said, he plays about a percentage, so I can't tell him, can you boost up this guy's inside or something? He's like, no. He'll be like, no, his inside finishing is like blah 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 percentage, so I have to make it like this, So I can't argue with that.
Yeah. Shout out to Vovo, also former Berlin player.
Yeah.
He was there during the short time where I also got to practice with the pro team.
Oh, okay.
He has them long limbs.
Yeah, he do. Yeah.
Yeah. For that, I also transitioned to a little GM game that I came up with last night. It was literally just, I don't know. I think it was like before the Bayern game where we were watching BBL games. I was like, what if I would be able to like put together my own team, not only based on stats, but like put it together a team which I feel would really go well together in the league.
Yeah.
And of course, I told you I wasn't thinking about the budget if I would put together this team, it's kind of funny because when I was younger, my brother and I would play like football manager together.
Yeah.
And you would also like recruit your own team, and with us it would always we would win the championship, but we would lose points for the following season because we would be so much in debt.
Oh my God. So y'all teams was stacked, but y'all didn't have the money to pay them.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm not thinking about GM career, so I could safely put this out there without having to endanger a future job opportunity. So yeah, like I would just start with like my bench backups.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, on point guard, I would have my boy from Berlin, Maudolo, on it.
Yeah.
Like he's been doing a great job this season. It's great to see his development.
Yeah.
It's
He's
really like,
I think playing, getting that, I think the pressure of him just not playing point guard, so much, he could play off the ball. It's really helped him. I see he looks a lot more comfortable in the Alba system than he did in Munich.
yeah, especially during that stretch where Siva was injured, he really took a lot of responsibility and performed well under it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and then also another bench shot would be Karim Yalo from Braunschweig. The young German guy. He can, like, because he can basically play like from 1 to 4 everything.
Yeah, he's really good. He's really good. He's pretty athletic. He could get by, guys, and he could shoot a little bit. Give him some space that he can shoot a little bit.
Yeah, I remember watching him play when he was playing under 16. He was in the national championship game, and he would like back then he would already be taller than everyone else, so he always played big man. So it was quite surprising to see him play like the point guard position in Braunschweig and doing really well with that together.
Yeah, I'm about to say that day, man. I think Braunschweig, they just try and get a bunch of Germans, build it up as like a,
Yeah, which is really great, especially now with Schroeder's involvement. They also got some budget and a big name value.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to see what comes from them in the next couple of years.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be paying attention to it because I mean they got a couple of young guys that are pretty good. That I think will be pretty good in the league when they develop. They still pretty young. I think they're the youngest team in the league. I think
could possibly. Yeah, I haven't seen the stats on like average age, but I can really imagine that being the case.
Yeah. So I mean, I mean, you're inexperienced now, but if if those guys stay together, that'd be really good.
Oh yeah, they can only get better.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then of course every bench also needs some veteran power. And when you talk about veteran power in the BBL, you gotta talk about Ricky Paulding from Oldenburg.
Yeah, and if he's coming off your bench, I'm kind of worried. Kind of worried because he's really good scorer. I mean, you seen, he had games where he had 30 this year. So
yeah, I remember watching him play back when I was still playing in their smaller gym before they had a big arena. I think it was it's one of my first Alba games I remember. I don't know if it was the first game I've ever went to, but I just remember my first game, like one of the first games that I would be able to remember would be Alba versus Oldenburg.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really nice to see them win the championship back in 2009, I think.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Which, yeah, it's 12 years ago, man.
Yeah, well, you think about it, it's not that far long ago.
Yeah.
And now you're looking, you're like, dang, 12 years ago. Sheesh. And how long has he been playing in the league for?
Since 1999, I think.
Oh no!
Wait, I could be really wrong. I gotta Google it because I don't want to spread any fake news. But I think I saw like a stat where. Oh no! But 1999 he would be 17 only. So yeah, no, he's been playing for Oldenburg since 2007.
Oh, okay, 2 years. Oh, I mean, 14. Yeah, 14 years.
14 years, yeah. And yeah, German Championship 2009.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Voted most likable player 2009, 2017, and 2018. I can imagine. So he's basically been the founding father for Oldenburg basketball.
Yeah, you tell me they had a small gym before, and now they got the big arena. Oh my God. Been with them from the start. That's the definition of loyalty.
Oh yeah, you don't really see that much, especially in the BBL,
And with American players, to that too. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Then on fourth position from the bench, I got my boy Chris Zenkfelder from Bamberg.
Yeah, I think I didn't see the full game yesterday from when we played him, but I seen the season. And he's playing really good. He's really. I think he's developed. I don't know since last year. I remember him last year briefly, but the way things he's doing now, I didn't see that last year. I don't know if it's the comfortability he has or more playing time, but yeah, he's playing really good this year.
Yeah, he's always been a hustler. We played his team in the German under-19 championship game.
Mm-hmm.
And that year, during the All-Star Day in Bonn, we also had a fun experience in the nightclub together.
Oh Lord!
We drank some together. That was a good time. He's a good dude. Very fun to be around.
Yeah, I about to say I know from Elias. I know he said he's always working hard, man.
Oh yeah.
No matter what.
Always been a hustler.
Nice.
Then on center position, I got what, in my opinion, the most well-rounded big man of the league, Mike Kotza from Hamburg.
Oh yeah. He's good. Yeah.
Big young Polish left-handed guy.
Mm-hmm.
Always putting up good numbers. Also good on defense. I think he has a great future ahead of him in European basketball.
Yeah, I can even say him in EuroLeague, man. He has really good footwork.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, he could do it. Short roll in the post. He could attack it from both sides. The thing with, I don't know if he can he make a little mid range? I don't think. I think he has. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's tough to guard too, especially if he could drive both ways too. It's really tough.
Yeah. The only reason I would start him on my bench because I wanted to start with a rim protector.
Oh man, I want to see who that is.
Then last two spots I got Luis Olindi, also a young German player from Alba that can also do a lot of everything, kind of like Karim Yalo.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would also have a spot for one of my former teammates that doesn't get much playing time in his club, Ferdi Zilka. He's a young German shooter from Gießen.
Yeah.
He's also he doesn't get too much playing time, but he's a great shooter, great hustler. Actually, in their last game in Chemnitz, he got a dunk during the game.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I saw that on Instagram.
Oh man, I didn't think he was that athletic. I never seen him driving like that. Yeah. Obviously, like everything we watched on him was just shots.
Yeah, I'm really happy to always see my guys perform well and putting up highlights.
Yeah. Hey, it's always good to the young guys that always seeing them doing good. Especially when you seen them start.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Then coming up to my starting five, of course, on point guard, a guy that you can put on the court and he takes over the game, takes control of it, does everything does a little bit of everything. Myself, just kidding. Of course, it's you.
I was like, oh yeah, I see the handles, man. I see the handles in Heidelberg. You could dribble a little bit.
I know, but yeah, I just never felt comfortable doing it.
And, that's the thing too. I learned the confidence, man. If it was a coach that allowed you to do it, no offense to Frankie, Yeah. But if Frankie didn't say nothing, if you dribbled, then you would dribble. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do come a lot of situations where if I wouldn't push the ball really hard, being ahead of everyone, but like I would just put the ball in the front court with people around me. Yeah. A lot of course, all the guards see a big man dribbling. Of course, they're gonna go for the steal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had that a couple of times happen to me in practice. Ever since then, it was funny because I think it was on Tuesday where I would play with my brother on the outdoor court a little bit. Like the guys would at one point just throw it to me from the inbounds, just have me push the ball. I was like, I dribble it. I'm a big man. You take it. I'm a big man. I ain't dribbling.
Hey, you take this, man. You take it. Hey, this ain't my job. What you doing?
Just play some hot potato on it.
Thanks.
Yeah, then on shooting guard, I would put one of the best shooters of the league, Michalak from NBC.
Yeah, that dude could really score, man. Like, I mean, guarding him, you know, he's not that fast, you know, he's not that athletic, but he just knows how to use his body. And then, you know, like you said, he's a good shooter, so if you leave him open, it's cash.
Yeah, I've seen footage on him. He can basically shoot it from anywhere on the court.
Yeah.
Not like even if you're on him, you still gotta worry about that shot.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's a shot maker for real, though. He's a really he makes tough shots.
Yeah. Then on small forward, of course, I would put like a good defender that starts us off with energy. Of course, your boy Yorman.
Oh yeah, yeah. Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I said it here first.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think every team that sees him start is gonna, like, the confidence is gonna drop a little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, man, who the hell is Yorman starting on today? You know,
I
feel that good.
Yeah, I hope he starts on you, man, because I deal with that shit.
Yeah, hey, your problem, not mine. But yeah,
just pass the ball to me. I do my thing.
You just stay in the corner. Stay in the corner. Keep him away from me.
Yeah, keep away from everyone else so he can hurt nobody.
Exactly. He really developed his offensive game.
Oh,
he can really shoot.
Yeah, I would say really one of the most underrated players of the league.
Yeah. He don't get enough credit. You know, I mean, a lot of guys on my team don't get enough credit, but I think he's the biggest, man. Yeah, I mean, he had a stretch at the beginning of April where I think he was averaging like 20, like 6 or 5 rebounds a game. He was going crazy.
Oh yeah,
he was going crazy.
And he doesn't age apparently. He just gets better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like fine wine, man.
Like fine wine. And then one of the 4, of course, probably best power forward of the league for years, Luke Sigma.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he does everything for Berlin, man. I just be seeing his games. I just like, man, he does every little bit of everything.
Yeah, like you don't really see a good big man that has like good understanding of the game and good passing.
Yeah,
like that much.
Yeah, exactly. Like I seen the game with Fester the other day. I think it was Fester.
Yeah.
Like he did like some stuff I've never seen him do. Like he dribbled behind the back, one dribble, and then all of a sudden you just see him dump it off to Lammers. I mean, he was gonna get in a good position, but you could just tell it was just a smart play. Yeah. And you didn't think. I mean, I didn't think at first. I didn't think he seen what he was doing, but then everything just opened up after he, was aggressive.
Yeah, of course I watch all the Alba games, so he does that on a regular. Like they have an inbound play. I think from your scouting that's solely designed for like on top behind the back pass inside.
Yeah. And it's crazy because you gotta scout for that behind the back pass.
Yeah.
Every time we play Alba, yeah. When Sigma runs that play, you gotta watch him doing behind the back.
Yeah.
So you literally have to like have your hand behind his back so he won't go fast. It's crazy.
That's funny. That's actually really, really funny. Like, you don't really hear that from scouting. Like the only thing you see from scouting is just like long close, short close, prefers left shoulder, right shoulder.
Yeah, exactly.
Prefers like, behind the back pass.
I about to say when he's in the post, I don't know if he still does the between the legs pass, but we gotta watch that too.
Oh yeah.
So you literally have to have one hand between your legs when he faces up. It's crazy. But that's just how good he is, though. You gotta worry about all that stuff.
Yeah, you basically have to be in like a wrestling position.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then on the 5, of course, I would start my Kotza, but I prefer sign with like an athletic rim protector. That would be Ty Odiaze from Göttingen.
Yeah, oh my God, he is super athletic. Like one time, Barry Brown, he was driving in. He beat him. He beat his guy, and all he sees all the Odiaze just come out of nowhere, and he just pins the shot on the glass. And Barry, you know, I talked to him about it. He said he didn't even see him coming, which is crazy.
Yeah, there's some people with scary athleticism and length and wingspan, and I really hate playing against those type of people because as a big man you can only look bad.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's not like he's like super skinny. He's kind of built.
Yeah.
So I mean, he looks pretty strong.
Yeah, definitely be a guy you want on your team.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So how would your starting five look, excluding Ludwigsburg players, of course?
I had a couple, but except and without me too, right?
Without you, yeah. Let's say without
Yeah.
you.
So at the one, I would have Wade Baldwin as the one.
Yeah.
And he's so fat. I think nobody in the league could really hold him because he's so fat. I mean, the only knock on him is he can't shoot, but the games that I've seen, he could really shoot the ball.
Yeah, he's going to do great things in the future, I think.
Yeah, I think
he has like this one little mental hurdle to jump over, but beyond that, sky's the limit for a player like him.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's. I don't know him personally, but I think he's like a perfectionist, so he doesn't want to get nothing wrong. So I think that's the big thing with him too. But you know, I mean, yeah, just a mental part of the game.
Yeah, that's what I always tell my young kids. Is that you gotta, in some cases, you gotta have a short-term memory.
Yeah,
Just like when you end up making a mistake, losing the ball, just like you could be frustrated about it for like a split second, but then you got to refocus back into the game for the next action.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think especially in these times, like when the mental health is already very challenged throughout the day, it's even tougher for kids that usually use basketball as like for like escapism.
Yeah, seeing their friends as much, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is tough, and you know, I never really realized it until I got to Ludwigsburg. You know, you gotta take care of your mental, man. It's big. If you take care of your mental, then you know you go to practice, and you know nothing really phases you really.
Yeah, just go to practice to have fun.
Yeah, exactly. And you're not going into practice like, is he gonna say this or should I do this different? You know, it's like I said, it's just your mental. You gotta be.
Yeah. Especially when you're being coached by JP.
Hey, hey, and you know everybody knows about him, so you know.
I can imagine he's also very perfectionist.
Yeah, he's very perfect. If he like literally, if you don't do it his way, man, it's like you gotta do it his way.
Like, what are you even doing?
Yeah, exactly. Why are you doing that? You know, it's just stuff like that. And you're like, okay, I gotta do it his way. I can't do it different. You know. So yeah.
All right. You got Baldwin on your one. Who's your two?
Okay, my two is Matt Mobley from Frankfurt.
Frankfurt, yeah.
You know, he's kind of like Mahalik, but I think he's a little bit more athletic. You know, he could get to the basket more. You know, a shot maker too at the two guard.
He had this one big game recently before they went to quarantine. I think it went like for 30-something points.
Hold on, let me check. I forgot what game. I remember that game too because I was like, dang, he is going crazy right now.
Yeah, I think it was against Göttingen.
Yeah. I'm gonna check.
It's okay, we could cut this part out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't want to take too much. I was like, oh man, I'm about to be looking like crazy.
If this part doesn't get cut out in the YouTube version, you can thank Joey for it. Because he's taking care of the video versions.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he had 29 against Göttingen.
Yeah, with 29.
Yeah, he went crazy.
Yeah, but so because like,
but then
also good rebounding numbers for shooting guard.
I like the games that I see, he always gets like 20 plus, like 5 and 5. The thing with him is just sometimes his decision making. You know, I mean that's the same thing with Baldwin too. But they're really good players, so you can live with that. I can live with that as long as you go get me a bucket. I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, of course, with players like that, they're gonna has some good decisions, some bad decisions, but in the end, it's like they're only going to get better. Like they're going to learn from experience, know what has been a good position in which situation, and it's only going to help them their development.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because I mean, I know Baldwin's pretty young. How old's Mobley?
I think Mobley, I think he's 26, 27.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, because he's been playing in Europe for a little while too. I know he was in Turkey for a little bit. Yeah, 26. So he's same age as me.
Yeah, that's the young players.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Baldwin's like 26, 27 also. So yeah, like you said, young growing pains, I would say. Young growing pains.
Oh yeah. Who you got on your three?
My three. I would say, would you count Zipser as a three? Would you count him?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I would say Paul Zipser.
Yeah, he's got the height for it, definitely.
Yeah, I'm about to say I know he played in the NBA at the three. I know he played 2-3 in the NBA. But I would say I would say he's my three guy. And he could really shoot it. That's just another, dimension to the offense. Every time I see him come in for Munich, he's always, the shooter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, just look at the game yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the game yesterday, he took people off the dribble, dunking on them. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, dunking on Karl-Heinz too, which is very tough to do.
Yeah, it's tough. Like you said.
Because he's a powerful dude.
Yeah, powerful, defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I know he's whatever so blocks in the Euro League. So
also fellow podcast colleague, Hoop Tales.
Hey. Yeah, Paul Zipser, yeah, I would call him my three because he could stretch the floor. He could even defend a little bit too.
Yeah. Should have also was also one of my options, but I wanted to have the hands-on defender.
Yeah. With Jalo.
Yeah.
Oh, Yorman, my bad.
It's Yorman, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's my team, my decision. I'm the GM.
It's my team, and I want it now.
Yeah. I wanted Yorman. I get Yorman.
You can't tell me nothing. Okay, the four. My four. I mean, I would have to go with Sigma. Well, I'm gonna have to go with Sigma. I mean,
yeah, there's really no better option in the league.
Yeah, exactly. Either it's Sigma or it's like an undersized four that could just shoot, But Sigma does it all.
Yeah.
Like we talked about earlier, he passes, he shoots. He's just a real, like he's a leader, He's always talking on the court. Every time we play him, he's always talking. Either talking with the refs, with his teammates, or even with the other team. He's always,
Yeah, that's also what I'm trying to teach my young kids, like always communicate, because it was so funny back when we were still in the gym. Like I would do shell drills at one point with them, tell them to talk. Nothing. Nothing.
I hear his shoes squeaking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe some whisper in the corner here and there, and I was just,
yeah,
it's really a lost skill, I think.
Yeah, especially kids now, they're not really talking as much. They're on the electronics more. So I mean, they're talking, but they're talking on video games now, and it's not the same as a human interaction.
Okay, yeah. Well, I thought that like talking through video games would help in that case, because also you have to communicate like where you're at, where the opponent's at.
Yeah, well, the game that game gets intense. Fortnite, Apex, that shit.
Oh yeah,
crazy. So you're in the heat of the moment. You're like, oh. I mean, you would think it would help, but it's just different when it's person to person, I think.
Yeah, I'm really missing you on Apex. Like yesterday, I hopped on it for a little bit, trying to get into duos. I got in like all duos lobbies was just me by myself.
Did your teammate went away, or you just had?
No, I didn't get a teammate in the first place.
Oh wow!
It was just me myself trying to fight two people at once always. And I've been I was just on the sticks just like once every couple of weeks, so I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, I'm about to say after this, I'm about to get on the sticks after a couple of days of, playing 2K, but it's different. But I'm gonna be playing.
We could get on Apex together like the good old times.
Yeah, facts. I need to play. The. I don't know. No, not the new characters, not on there, but Olympus. I need to play on Olympus. I haven't played on that map yet.
Yeah, they added a bunch of new characters in a while.
Yeah. And then at my 5, I'm gonna have Jalen Reynolds as my 5. Yeah. Just not because of my hair, but he's really good. I watched, the EuroLeague games. He has some games where he's, you don't know about it, but when he's on, he's on.
Yeah.
He's really that spark plug off the bench for Munich that gets him going.
On the bench, isn't he always starting?
No, it's Radosevic. Radosevic starts.
Oh yeah, right. That's always Radosevic.
Yeah. I know. I'll be wondering that too, because I'll be like, dang, he's killing. Why is he not starting? But they always start Radosevic. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what's the reason. Radosevic's not that bad, but
Yeah, there are always constellations where a player, even though he might be considered the better one on that position, is always performs better coming off the bench. You see it with Heidelberg with Shai coming off the bench.
Yeah.
But he's still most of the time ends up being the top scorer along Jordan guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was about to say he got the post. He could go left or right. He got a mid-range game. It's kind of like Croucher, He can even dribble a little bit, I think. Well, I ain't gonna say I think he can, because I've seen him do a couple.
Reynolds got that turnaround jumper from the post.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, and he got a couple of dribble moves coming out of the post too. I've never seen I've seen a couple big men do that before, but not in Europe though.
Yeah, he has a move where he come like from the top of the key, doing dribble one direction between the legs and pull up for the mid-range shot.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't know if a big man is supposed to be doing
that. But if he makes those, then it's a good shot.
It's good. Yeah. Good shot. If he misses a couple, then it's like, all right, man, stick to your hooks.
Yeah, that's also again something I try to tell my young players, like whenever they're in a good position, they're supposed to shoot it.
Yeah.
Like they even have like good teammates where even though they missed a good shot, they tell them it's a good shot, but they're still so into their heads that
about the shot. Yeah. It's it's the young kids, if they're trying to get where they're going to go, where they want to go, I should say. They're going to try to be a perfectionist, Yeah. That's good. It's always good to have teammates that tell you, good shot.
Yeah. I always made that mistake myself. Like whenever I would have a miss, I would just be so into myself and just lose my focus.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm still the same way. Still am.
Really? All I think about you is whenever you miss a shot, you're still smiling.
Hey, that's when the camera's not showing me, bro. Like, especially if I miss like a lot of shots, I just get so into my head about it.
Yeah, I just vividly remember a scene with like a preseason tournament. You would take a charge, I'll try to help you get up, and just have to cover my eyes because of those pearly whites that shining my way.
Hey, because that's the funniest thing, man. You trick them into like, you're gonna slide and charge.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Are you talking about the preseason game in Luxembourg?
Yeah, exactly.
That tournament was fun, man. I love that tournament.
We had a good group of guys in Heidelberg.
Yeah, those 2 years in Heidelberg. Yeah, it's always good. Even with the Ludwigsburg teams, you know how JP is. You think you're gonna get a couple knuckleheads, but the thing with JP, he gets a lot of good guys also, and that goes with team success. That's why we were so successful in Heidelberg. We had a lot of good guys that wanted to win.
Yeah, I think that's what I always like about those programs that have this less of a professional feel, but that feels more like really a family.
Yeah.
They still keep in contact years after.
Yeah, exactly. I still keep in contact, with Phil, with Serena.
Yeah.
Shai from time to time.
Yeah, I really love watching them thrive, and now maybe you'll be able to play them next year.
Yeah, I know. Maybe, man. Yeah, I know. I'm telling everybody, like, where do you want to go for EuroLeague? I'm like, I want to stay in Germany. I want to play for Alba or Munich, for real. I want to stay in Germany because, like, all these other countries, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
that's all I know.
I mean, to be honest, I'll be down for both because like I have a fun fact. I've never been to Munich because I never had like a real reason to stay there for a couple of days.
Yeah.
So with like things opening up and you playing there, I'd have a big incentive to go there.
Oh yeah, hey, another room for you too, man. Hey,
oh yeah, I had free hospitality as well. Like you can only win in this situation.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. You got the place.
I got the big scoop. Like, screw all the Maccabi rumors. I got the big scoop right here on the Nycehoops podcast.
Thanks. You heard it here first. First options, Alba or Munich. That's where I want to go.
All right, hey, Marco Pesic, Ima Ojeda, you know what to do.
Thanks. Wink, wink, wink. But Yoshi, right now we're focused on the season right now.
I know.
Okay. All right, hey. What about that after?
Yeah, man, I'm really looking forward for that playoff time because
I feel like this year's playoffs are gonna be real competitive, man.
Yeah, because they got Berlin, they got Munich, Kralsheim, Hamburg. I really consider a dark horse because
I consider them my dark horse too. The run they just had is
oh
my God.
They beat Alba, they beat Munich, they put you guys to the limit.
Yes.
And you also have Ulm, who I think have 7 wins in a row.
Yeah, they're streaking too. They're playing really good. They have well, I'll go ahead. Yeah, they have Copain. He's playing crazy good.
Yeah.
He's playing crazy. He's playing real confident right now. I think since Per got out, I don't know what happened with Per Gunther. Is he hurt?
I don't think so. I think he's just old.
I could be that too, but I always see just him. He's playing like 30 minutes now, and he's being real. He's dominating.
Yeah. There was some shots fired old. This way.
He's just old. It could be though.
Oh man, shout out to Per Gunther. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm about to say one more
good things for
about him that he's a good dude, man.
Yeah, I just love rubbing some guys off. Like,
you just want to see how it is, though.
Put on some. Every promo is the best promo.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Like, should I talk about my bench or just starting 5? That's good.
You got a bench too. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll start with it. Yeah. Coming off the bench, I'll have the little guard from Hamburg.
DJ Shorts.
Yeah. I think he on my team, he could be the spark plug for me. He's feisty on defense.
Oh yeah.
And on offense, he just plays really fast. If you got a team that's really athletic, he'll get them going. Just like that.
My favorite part about him is that the name really fits the body well.
Shorts. I know I have a guy there, Terry Allen. Shout out to Terry Allen. But yeah, he always posted him on his Snapchat. I'm like, who is this little guy? This was preseason. And now I see him in the
who's
league.
this fan that's practicing with him?
I'm like, yo, who is this guy they brought in? And I'm like, oh, he is cooking. He's really cooking people in the league.
You got like a Make-A-Wish child practicing with you?
Hey, and like I said, I see them play in a couple of BBL games. I'm like, yo, he's really cooking guys. He's, I knew he was fast, but he's really cooking guys.
Yeah. I think if he manages to like stabilizes his shot, he could also have a good career in the BBL.
Yeah. At first, I think first half of the season, he was turning the ball over like crazy. I think he was averaging like 4 turnovers a game, but I think this past month in April, he's cut his turnovers down, and he's been playing really good. He's playing under control now.
Yeah, he's been a big part of Hamburg's success.
Exactly. And a guy coming off the bench, it's crazy.
Yeah, Yeah,
like going
that
to
make
say,
good things for.
oh, go ahead.
That would make good things for your team.
Yeah, exactly. Accepting his role, come off the bench, knowing, still knowing he's going to play like 30, 20, 25, 30 minutes, but still being productive.
But the regulations for BBL teams that they half of the roster have to be German players, and
Yeah,
so far you only got one German player.
That what happened?
So far you only got one German player on your team.
Oh,
you only got Zipzer so far.
You're right. I still got 7 more people. You're right. I got 6. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's the one regulation I kept in mind. Is the German rule?
I wasn't even thinking about that. Okay.
That's why I put my bench full of young, good German players to get me the energy and also the German spots on the team.
Okay. I think I got a couple of mine right now. Okay.
All right,
hit him. Shorts at my 1. I'm gonna have Montasek. I like.
Oh him. Yeah, my boy.
I love how he's scrappy. Like if you have him and Shorts in the backcourt, pressuring the other guards, I don't think they're gonna get it past half court.
The magician. I always call him the magician because one of his favorite songs in Germany is that one song called Magisch, which means magic in English.
Yeah.
And on that under-19 team that won the Schweizer tournament together with De Silva.
He was on that team we watched?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't even remember Oscar. I'm talking about Oscar. I'm talking about Montasek.
Yeah.
We seen Montasek. I remember we watched him that second year in Heidelberg.
Yeah.
We watched him play. But De Silva was on that team with Montasek.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't even remember Oscar. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I also focused on the big guy, the big stocky guy they had, and Montasek, because y'all said they were like the 2 best players.
Porty, I think.
Yeah, I think Porty. Yeah.
Yeah, area. Where is he playing? I know he was with y'all last year. Where is he playing?
Now he's in Lithuania with, I forgot, some first league team in Lithuania. Personally, with that move, I think he should have stayed here and be, with a successful team. Especially needing a big man. He would have been playing big minutes.
Oh yeah.
Also, it would have just been him and Wobo in the front court. So, but a lot of stuff going into those kind of decisions. So
yeah. Well, you got McLean now, so.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You got a former MVP and the next MVP on your team.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
All right. You got Shorts and Matsek on your bench for energy. Who you got on as your backup wings?
My backup wings. I'm gonna have to for my 3. I don't want to take too many of the same guys you got. You know what? I'm gonna put. Would you count Lucas Wank as a wing, or would you count him more of as guard?
He's more of a guard, I'd say.
Okay.
Shout out to Lucas, man. I remember we met him randomly at the Nike store in Berlin.
Yo, that is crazy, right? And he was just talking about the same moves. I talked to him in the game when I played in Braunschweig, and we were just talking. It's just crazy that we played on the BBL, and he was asking me if I was going EuroLeague. I was like, yeah, I don't know, but it was just crazy, especially meeting the guys that I played against in the second league. Now they're in first league is just crazy.
Yeah, Lucas, like interesting choice of hairstyle always.
Yeah, no, he went blonde. I was kind of fishy about it, but hey,
somehow. Well, now he's back to normal. I think it looks way better.
Yeah.
Well, in case of hairstyle, I don't have really many things to contribute to that discussion.
Hey, I told you, there's one hairstyle you could do. Put it on top, or like you said, twist it. Get the twisties on the beard.
Yeah, or just do it like Elon, become crazy rich off crypto, and then pay for hair transplantation.
Facts. Okay, back to my three. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go with Kareem also.
Yeah,
Coming off the bench, and that just gives me length. You know, he like you say he plays 1 through 4. Another ball handler, a versatile guy that I could put anywhere. Except, I mean, maybe even at the 5 in emergency case, but yeah, he's really versatile.
I would even go ahead and say if he develops well, he could also make a case for the NBA.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think his shot just needs to get more consistent. I think that's just the biggest net, but he gets to the basket easy. You know, I watch games where it looks really easy for him.
Yeah, big things coming his way, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Or just for the whole Braunschweig program.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the coach does. You know, what Schroeder does with that team. But like you said, it's gonna be big.
Yeah. The funny thing is today on the Braunschweig Instagram, they did like a video with Turodich and Schilling of a game of Did You Ever? And whenever they did something, they had to do push-ups, like 5 push-ups for everything they did.
Yeah.
And one of the things was, have you ever overslept or came late to practice? And the thing is, I was on together with Schilling. We were on that under 16 national team, and he overslept the practice. I can vividly remember that.
Did he do the push-ups or no?
He did the push-ups.
I was like, oh, he ain't gonna do the push-ups, huh?
No, it was like he did the push-up. I was like, yep, I know exactly what he's thinking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, shout out to Gavin Schilling. What a man.
Yeah, he's another young guy from Braunschweig too. Yeah. He's super athletic.
He's my age.
Really?
Back then he was already athletic.
Really? Was he athletic? Was he more? Well, of course he was more athletic. He was a little younger.
Now he's stronger. Like he had his 4 years at Michigan State, developed muscles, and I think like some of his confidence was going down because I remember in his last year he wasn't playing much. After his junior year, he was like a big NBA draft prospect.
Oh, but really?
He had kind of like the same situation as Elias Harris, where he was a draft prospect but decided to stay with the team and then didn't have as much of a good season as expected.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, man. Because they go to the school to get their education. You know, and they want to get it, but then that comes along, and then they have that good 1 year, and then next year it's tough. That's why most guys just leave after they have that one good year.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what to expect that following year.
Yeah. And then Schilling had his time at Ulm, was struggling there a little bit, and now he's in Braunschweig and thriving under that climate of developing German players.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's one of the guys, you just throw it up to, he catch a lob, or throw it on a quick dump off. He'll make a move then. Not like he can make shots in the post. He's like you said, he's strong, but I think he's more of catch it off the pick and roll, and that fits the game.
Yeah, those points are easy for us, big man. Just good pass from the guard, just easy layup, or easy dunk. So we can look good while you do all the work.
No, but I mean, like, if a guy helps, just one quick, like a quick move, basically. Like he's good at quick moves. There you go.
Yeah.
Like get on the post, quick spin, or quick drop step, finish. He's really good.
Yeah. Where were we with your wings?
Oh, I had Kareem.
Yeah, so I went to Kareem, then went to his teammates, and then we went to Schilling. Okay. Backtracked right there.
Okay. At the 4, I want to get a shooter.
I was trying to get a shooter big man too, but there aren't really many like tall shooters in the league.
Yeah, I know. I just like the game yesterday. I seen Schneider. Schneider's shooting.
Yeah, Timmy, my boy, 18 points in 14 minutes.
Yeah, that was. Whew. And some games I see, they play him, and I think he just don't miss. I haven't seen him really miss that much when he shoots.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would go with him. I would go with Schneider at the 4.
He has way better BBL games than he has EuroLeague games when it comes to percentage.
Yeah.
Because I remember a couple of weeks ago, I watched that Panathinaikos game, and he started 0 from 3 and just never found a rhythm in that game. As much as Alba never really found a rhythm in that game.
Yeah.
With Tim, as a funny story from like the weekend where he won the German national championship, it was a funny conversation between his mom and my mom, because I had my playoff beard going up. I think you saw the picture of like me between my parents with my big playoff beard.
Yeah.
And his mom told my mom if she would take every single hair from Tim's entire body, she still wouldn't come up with a beard this as mine.
Oh my God. Wow. I was about to say, how old is he? Because he does look like a baby, man.
He's 24, I think. 23 or 24. I know he's born 97. He was on that team with me, with Mo Wagner. Back when Mo Wagner was still a little bit smaller than me. But
is he taller than you now?
He's like, I think it was like 3 inches taller than me now.
No, okay. Dang.
Yeah. But like back then, his hands were already much bigger than mine, so you could really see that he's gonna have another growth spurt.
Yeah. And then at my 5, German 5. Dang.
Yeah, there are a lot of American 5s usually.
There's a lot of American 5, not really that much German.
Yeah.
I can't even go with my team. You know how I was about to say, but German 5. I'm gonna have to go with John Bryant. He's a German. He's German now.
Yeah, he's German now. Yeah.
Yeah, because it ain't, like you said, it ain't really that many German 5. Like I know Radosevic,
Yeah, he's also has a German passport now.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go with John Bryant. He's really talented. I don't think he's as aggressive as he should be, because I think he's looking for teams to double team him all the time. But when he's aggressive, he's good.
Yeah, he has, like, right now he calmed down a little bit, but he still sometimes has those like 30-point games.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the game when we played him in Gießen, he's blowing him out by 20, and then all of a sudden you just see him just be aggressive, just trying to attack our bigs, and he wasn't doing that the whole game. And I was like, dang, this dude's really good. And then that third possession, because he scored back to back. That third possession, I guess he was just looking for a double team, and I ended up stealing it because he was just looking at me, waiting for me to double team. So I understand that it was weird. It was weird, But like I said, I seen that flash of like him being that good.
Yeah, back during his BBL MVP days.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
At Ulm, where no one could stop him.
I was about to say, but I might take a hit on defense with him though. Taking a big hit.
You just play zone.
No, that's true too. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true too.
You just play 2-3 zone. You got the zone locked up. All the opponent can do is get threes.
Right.
Easy solution.
Yeah, facts. And then for my young guys, these guys, I'm just gonna have them just as like development players, They're not gonna play much, but they're gonna learn. I'm gonna have Roddy
Kazin, yeah. From Krasheim.
Yeah, that's my dog, man. Roddy Rich, that's what I call him.
Yeah,
shout out to Roddy Rich if he watches this.
Oh yeah.
But
I remember when we played him when he was at Artland.
Yeah, bro, I don't remember him. Did he play a lot?
He played during the first game. He gave us some buckets.
What was he? Was he the one that was giving us buckets?
Yeah.
Okay, now okay. I thought it was somebody else. I thought it was some other guy that was giving us buckets. But yeah, I remember he got
I'm
hot.
pretty sure that was him.
Cause what number was he? Number one? He wasn't 13.
Oof, that's too much information to ask
To
me.
remember, right?
Yeah, I do remember.
But I do remember somebody was cooking us that first game. I'm like, dude, this dude could shoot. But then he didn't do nothing that second half. But he was cooking us that first half, though. I remember.
Gotta look it up in the Pro A archives.
Oh God, cause like first year here, he came up to me. He's like, "Yo, man, you played in Heidelberg, right?" I was like, "Yeah, I played in Heidelberg." He's like, "I played in Ireland." I was like, "You remember me?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't remember, man. I'm sorry, I don't remember you." Then he was telling me, some of the games that I think the game in Ireland when I was going crazy. He told me about that, and I was like, "Yeah, that's some, just stuff like that." But yeah, I didn't remember him that much in Ireland.
Yeah. Yeah, the last time I looked at the Pro A archives was trying to find a game where Maxi Kuhle and uh, von Fintel was playing each other because I had the conspiracy theory that they were one and the same person. Okay, here, Artland Dragons. Yeah, 2017-18. Wait, no, that was 18-19.
Yeah, 18-19.
Yeah, because the year before they played Pro B.
Yeah, that's when we played him in that preseason tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that game. Someone went off on us.
Yeah, I know. I remember that. I was like, "Who is this guy?" I don't even think he was on the scouting report either.
He was like from the back of the bench. But I
Yeah, I'm like,
remember doing this scouting. Frankie would tell us to not let him get hot, and we let him get hot and almost lost the game.
Oh yeah, yeah, he did. Yeah, that'd be crazy if it was Roddy. That'd be crazy. That's a story I could tell him about.
But I mean, wouldn't he be the first one to tell you about that story?
Yeah, he would have been. Yeah, yeah. He didn't tell me about it. He didn't tell me.
Okay.
Yeah, it might not have been him.
Games. Yeah, at Heidelberg. Oh no, it was Eric Court.
Okay. Number one, right? He was number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's Eric Court. Kaisi wasn't even on that team.
Oh wow.
Must have been the next year. Or wait, no, that was my last season with Heidelberg, so it must have been the year before. You must have played him in like the preseason tournament then.
Was it?
I don't know. It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been. Like I said, I don't remember. He remembers. He remembers, but I don't. I'm like, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't remember.
He's not on the stat sheet. Oh wait,
Really?
no, here he is. 13.
13. Okay. That's not
Plays in the second game. Played 439. Had 2 points.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So he's on the roster for that second game. That's
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I would always chant for him when I would watch Krasheim games, because I would always chant for like the names that I remember from my time playing.
Yeah.
For Krasheim, it would always be him and Boggy.
Yeah, Boggy. Yeah. Are they both from Berlin?
No, Boggy is from Tübingen.
Oh, okay.
Like from that area, and Kaisin, I don't know.
Okay. Why do you root for Boggy though? You play with him?
I practiced with him like during off season when he was at Alba.
Okay.
And then he would also practice with us at Tübingen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a fun dude to be around.
Yeah, really. He looks like he's fun, man. He always talking on. He's one of the ones that be talking on the court too. But it's like you're gonna get a laugh.
Oh yeah. I remember during when they played at Ulm recently. There was one time where they had like a foul call, and he would just chuck up a half court shot, and Anna Panther would just look at him and be like, "Man, why you threw that ball away? Now we got to get a new one."
I can see that face from her too. It's crazy.
I have a thesis that Anna Panther definitely looks like she has a six-pack.
Yeah. And she'd be ready for one of us to run up on her. She gonna knock one of us out, man.
Yeah. I can definitely see that happening.
Yeah.
Shout out to Anna Panther, best referee in the BBL, hands down.
Yeah. Anna Panther. All right. So for my last spot, young guy, really good.
It's like a very young guy that's like considered a project to like build up to be the next Dirk Nowitzki.
Vitamin. Oh wait, no. Whoop. Take it back. I'm gonna take the guy from Hamburg. What's his name? The guy from Hamburg, the guard. He's right there too. I just watched this. I just watched the thing in the BBL about him too.
I just watched his highlight dunk from the last game.
Yeah, that was crazy. That dunk was crazy. I knew he was athletic, but I didn't know he was like dunk on somebody athletic. Oh my God.
I recently followed him on Twitter too, but apparently.
Hollitz. Justice Hollitz, I think.
Justus Hollitz, yeah.
Justus, okay. I will take him.
Oh yeah.
Him learning. I mean, he'll still be with TJ Shorts too, but him learning under Baldwin, an NBA guy, he's been through. That's gonna help his development be. I mean, he would be a really good point guard for sure. I think that's what he plays with Hamburg too, is point guard. But I mean, he's a combo as well.
Yeah, he's a combo definitely. Yeah. I think he would also take very good advice from Sigma.
Yeah, exactly.
Like passing and reading the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it goes back to that Sigma with that leadership is big.
Yeah, I would definitely love to have a guy like Sigma on my team wherever. Like no matter what league.
Yeah, what level? Yeah, he's just
what level?
Like in the bubble, man. He's just a good guy, man. Down to earth. He did.
How was the bubble? Like, how much interaction with like other players did you actually have?
It's crazy, So in the bubble, we had like this little common area where players would sit and chat, blah blah blah.
Kind of like the lounge area.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the lounge. But then you would go downstairs. And you have two big rooms. So one of the big rooms was a big gaming section. So you would have Xboxes, PlayStations lined up. You had a ping pong table.
No way.
Yeah, it was crazy. You had like a basketball shooting machine where you could shoot the basketball, and they had a big golf simulator. So, I mean, I wouldn't be down there as much because I got my sister in the room.
Sounds like a kid's dream right there.
Hey, and people will be down there, especially with Sigma, him and Hobbs, they would gamble, this is what I heard. They would gamble, just golfing on the golf simulator. And, it's just crazy, to hear stuff like that because, you always just play against the players. But, when you're in that common area, that hotel is, you just know they're just like you.
We're all just people.
Exactly. Yeah. You never, I mean, everybody, me personally, you know how I am, but, people, they just interact with me, like, oh my God, Jalen Smith, but you see another player, you're like, man, they just like me.
Yeah.
Just trying to, make the next check and, just have a good day.
Yeah, those are my favorite kind of people. Like you go competitive on the court, but like afterwards you're still cool with each other and maybe just hang out, play some games, drink a beer.
Yeah, exactly. It's I mean, it's just, just a different way of just looking at how things are working, off the court instead of just on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like an aspect I wish I would have like paid attention more during my time in Heidelberg. Is I
Yeah,
would be just so into my head on like my performance during the game where I would just forget about having fun and making building more connections.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean that's the thing too with me. I mean, that first year, I struggled a lot, and so I was just, into my head,
Yeah.
the guy like I'm so crappy right now, like I'm not gonna go nowhere after this, But then, Monica came and I just like, it's not about me, it's just about doing what I love and find that love again after she left. So that, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's the downside of youth.
yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, like exactly, like I said, like guys. I mean, not having. I mean, you talk to your family and stuff, but not having somebody to go home to and not worry about the game is pretty tough.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I tried to do my best to help you and Evan out during that first year.
Yeah.
And
It was big then. It was big because we even got out and did stuff. We went to Frankfurt. Just walked around and just talked. And I got you as a friend. So that even helped me out too.
just like getting groceries together, like go like on off days, going downtown area, going to Marsh.
Yeah, exactly.
I really miss Marsh, man.
You missed that? I miss
Mahlzeit.
yeah. You took the words out of my mouth.
Uh,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I miss that place. I think they moved locations. I think so. That's what I've seen on their Instagram
They
anyway.
moved locations or opened up another.
Oh, could be they open up another. I'm not too sure.
Because I remember whenever we would go there, it would be booming.
Yeah, it will be booming. Yeah, I mean, I could see them open up another location too.
Definitely.
Boom, like you said, how booming it was. But yeah.
Just today, a Berlin friend of mine posted a picture of him and his girlfriend in Heidelberg, and I'm missing Heidelberg, man.
Yeah, I know. And the thing is, with this lockdown, I would go to Heidelberg whenever we would have the day off or something, just to go outside, walk around town, or just go see if anybody's doing anything. But now I gotta stay here in Ludwigsburg. It sucks because it's me, Monica, but now we got but yeah, it just sucks we can't do nothing.
Yeah,
Can't go out.
I mean, you're still able to go to Heidelberg. There would be nothing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true too. That's true. But yeah, man, because now like our practices are scheduled like we just have practice in the morning, one time a day, and the whole afternoon off. It'll be perfect to just go do something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just a whole afternoon to yourself.
Right, just a whole afternoon to watch Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever we have going on at that time.
Yeah. Or just hanging out with your friends over Zoom.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's the good thing about going to university here because they gave me a unlimited Zoom access.
Yeah, I know. I was worried. I'm like, yo, we've been talking for a minute. I'm like,
when is that 40-minute warning popping up?
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for it. I was like, oh my God. I said, me and Yoshi ain't gonna be able to talk as much, but I'm like, oh man, it's a whole hour. I'm like, he must have bought it or something. I was like, dang, that's pretty cool. But yeah, you did tell me this school gave you free Zoom though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Already texted also Shy and Dan about the idea of having like a reunion hangout Zoom after the season.
Yeah, that'd be big, man. That'd be big. That'd be cool to see them again.
Yeah, they all said it's a great idea. They'd definitely be on board in it. I tried to reach Eric on it too, but it must have been so having to do so much work building ceilings and roofs.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's grinding though. Like it's for real. He's been grinding.
Yeah, he got a real job.
Yeah, man. No disrespect to everybody. I ain't trying to get to there yet. But I mean, he's doing good at it though.
So, yeah. I mean, from what I see on his Snap and his Instagram, he's having fun doing it. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Good to him. Yeah, I definitely want to do this also with him. Just like whenever I talk to him, I probably have to market for adult content because you know how Eric, how talking to Eric is.
You already know, man. You already know what him. But it's gonna be a good time on that too. He's a good dude.
Just talking about salad tossing for like half an hour.
Oh man,
those who don't know.
The time in Mexico, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I was so jealous whenever I saw him like being able to go to like beach parties in Mexico because
and I'm like, dang, how long is this dude's vacation?
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought his job just gave him a couple of vacation weeks, like 2 weeks, but he was there for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, if your brother lives there, you might as well take advantage of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah. So yeah, it's we've been here. Probably time to wrap up the show. Then afterwards we can still hang out off record.
Yeah, for sure.
So for those that have watched and listened this long, kudos to you. It was literally just two dudes hanging out, talking about their picks for the roster. Well, we still got some like nice content, like your life in the bubble and your season.
Yeah.
But definitely looking forward to see what's coming for you in the future, and hoping to catch up with you back then too. Maybe even in a different city or country. Maybe by then you finally learned some German.
Hey, if I go to one of the bigger teams, man, I'm definitely got to learn some German. But I say that every year, though.
They say that every year. And then at the end of the season, you maybe learned one new word.
Facts.
But you definitely learned a lot more beer brands.
Yeah. In fact, hey, I learned more beer brands now than I did German words. But yeah, always good talking with you, bro. And
man,
I'm glad you had me on the show.
Always enjoy it, and looking forward to have you back on Apex sometime soon.
Facts. Hey, I told Manga that like this might be my last game day, but I gotta make it worth my while today. So
definitely. Thanks for tuning in. Check out on our social media. Check out Jalen's social media and YouTube channel. You can plug it here real quick.
Oh yeah, both my handles is Jalen Smith 3. That's JALEEN Smith 3.
And it's pronounced Jalen, not Jaleen.
For all those commentary, my guy, I appreciate it.
Shout out to Lucas Robert. He's doing it great. He's telling you arena announcers how to pronounce his name, and you still fuck up.
Hey, yeah, shout out to my guy Lucas, man. I know he's trying his hardest, but he can only do so much.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.